In this video, I want to share with you a bunch of reasons why I think reading will get you ripped and how it's helping me get ripped. Over the last few months, as I've been on my journey to get lean, I have been reading almost a book every single week. I'd say about 10 days on average. And this has really helped me stay dialed in, stay focused on, the goal of getting lean and keeping me away from all those distractions that I talked about in the last video. So how does reading get you ripped? So the first thing that I want to say is it keeps me at home. Reading, I love reading on the couch. I love coming home after work, have a little micro nap, and then I just like to read. And I read and read and read. And time just slips past, and then I find myself going to bed on time. Because reading, if you can't sleep, or if you're having trouble going to sleep, also helps you fall asleep. Read a boring ass book right before you go to bed, right next to your bed. And I guarantee you will crash in like 30 seconds, maybe half a page in, especially if it's super boring. And that's always good to have. There's nothing wrong with that, having just like a boring book that just helps you go to sleep, because that helps you with your sleep, that helps you stay, it helps you put you to sleep, and it also tests the mind a little bit. And you know what? And it makes your eyes tired, and it just helps you get to sleep. That's what basically these freaking glasses basically do. They just could block out all the blue lights and shit, and that helps you fall asleep better because it saves your circadian rhythm. So if you're reading and your eyes get tired, then you basically help yourself fall asleep, and you create that schedule. So helps with your sleep, keeps you at home, so you're not saying yes to everything. You're not going to every social event, every social gathering, and just, fucking up your diet by just drinking and eating terrible foods that you don't know what's in it. You don't know what macros are hitting. You can guess and all this stuff, but it's never really that. You're never going to like a family barbecue where there's a scale and you're gonna do all this shit. And unless you're super hardcore and you go to like Cactus Club or something like that, or whatever restaurant you are in America, then and you bring your scale, then fuck it, go you. You're way better than me and everybody else. Also, this improves your discipline and your focus. If you can read for an hour straight without, you'll fidget and do all this shit, but for an hour straight, you probably have like 0.5%, like you're in the top 0.5% of people in the entire world, because I feel like nobody can fucking read. Even kids in university, all they do is supposedly read and shit, but all they do is bitch about, I have ADHD, I need Ritalin, I need this, I can't read, focus, dude. Yeah, it's because they're fucking cooked from all the social media and from all the other shit. Reading does not have that same effect as social media, because every page is not going to be super sick like the last TikTok you just saw. And that's a huge one. You build focus by just following a line and just following the plot, the thought process, the perspectives, the different stories that you're seeing. You're following all the way to the end, instead of just letting your mind get fucking flipped off to this way and that way and just totally screwing you completely. So focus, discipline, more things that reading does to help you. And these things all build onto everything else that you do. It builds onto your gym, your motivation, your inspiration, your desire to really crush it in the gym, because you can focus on one thing at a time. You stay mindful. When you're in something, when you're present with something, you see more results. Like when you're really squeezing out a bicep curl and you can really feel your peaks just fucking exploding, that is something you'll only get if you really connect. The mind-muscle connection is legit. And that's what you're getting. Your mind, brain, all of it is a muscle. And that's what you're getting even when you're reading. So you're pumping up the brain, you're pumping up the steps, and that's fucking awesome. So that's another great thing. And on top of that, you're increasing your vocab, you're increasing, your brain power, and that's excellent, because, as you get more ripped, you're gonna become more confident, and you're gonna start talking to more people. You're gonna start putting yourself out there more, and you're gonna sound smarter. Now, there's nothing, overly sexy. I mean, everybody wants to be smart and do all these things and like be like cool and cultured, and that's what reading does get you, and you'll get a lot out of that. But at the end of the day, the vocabulary that you build and being able to use words and sound sophisticated, that'll impress a lot of people. But also, it's also just going to help you process what is going on in your mind, so that you can make more sense of the world, make it more vivid. You become a better storyteller. There's so many things that happen when you read more. And I have another video about reading and how it makes you attractive that you should check out if you are interested. And then, the last one is it inspires you. There are so many things that can inspire you. You can read a comic book or like a manga or like Dragon Ball Z or Berserk or fucking Weapon X or X-Men, And you'll just see like some jacked physiques and you're like, damn, like, oh, I need that. I need that physique. I want to get fucking X-Men, Wolverine, 5'3", short king physique. And that's, you know, you can get that if you just put your fucking mind to it and keep reading comic books. It inspires you. Like my favorite book that inspired me to get into running, marathons, triathlons was Can't Hurt Me, just like every other bro. All of us love David Goggins and it works. It inspires you. And the best thing is it was a book. It's an audiobook. You can also use audiobooks. And I just want you to read more. At the end of the day, I want you to read more. And as you're getting ripped, I want you to be well-rounded. I want your brain to get sharper. I want you to be dialed in. I want you to be present. I want you to learn how to slow down. And that's what reading really teaches you. It teaches you to slow down, take your time with one thing, focus, get the results, cut out the distractions, cut out the social events, cut out the shitty foods. This is a whole lifestyle. Getting ripped is a lifestyle. It is a philosophy. And until you understand that, until you can see that clearly, you won't get to the place you want to get. So I'm just trying to give you tools so that you can get to where you want to get sooner, faster, with less heartache, with less stress, and just make it easier and actually see results instead of just waiting and just keep doing yo-yo dieting and fucking yourself up. So if you like that video, please like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions about anything. If this helped, that's awesome. I enjoy making these videos. Anyways, always remember to rep the set. I'll see you in the next one.